Let me talk to y'all about the power of prayer and then the power of doubting or worrying when you pray. So for like the past month, maybe 2 months, my mom had like a huge rash on her forehead, right? And we didn't know what it was. She said she went to many doctors and they couldn't figure out what it was. I'll be honest, for a second, I started to think it was like some kind of skin cancer. You know, I thought she was kind of just hiding it, like, I don't know. So for the past couple months, I was kind of worried, and it was getting worse and worse. Like her forehead was like, it was like the skin was peeling and stuff like that. I think it was either Monday night or Tuesday night. I went out into these fields and I was just walking and I prayed for like an hour, right? And what I did was I said, Lord, I want you to heal my mother. I want you to heal that rash, whatever it is. And I told the Lord, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to stress about it. Whatever it is, I trust and believe you that you're going to take care of my mother. I trust and believe that you're going to heal her. Today, that was like Monday or Tuesday night. Today is Thursday morning. And also, I said, I believe that it's going to be healed before the weekend. I didn't even tell her this. Today is like Thursday. And I called her this morning and I asked her, like, the first thing I asked her was, Ma, how's your forehead? And she said it was completely healed. Listen, y'all, one of my last videos was about this. It was about praying, and it's about the power of not doubting, not worrying, not stressing when you hand it over to God. How important that is, and how much it is emphasized in the Bible about how much faith you should have when you pray over something, and how much you should not worry. You should not worry at all. You know, I'm gonna give y'all some scripture to back up what I'm talking about, because y'all get mad when I don't bring scripture. Everything that I talk about is in the Bible. So y'all remember when the two blind men walked up to Jesus, right? I think it's in Matthew chapter 9. I can't remember. It was two blind men. They went up to Jesus and they asked to be healed. And Jesus asked them, said, do you believe that you can be healed? And they said yes. And then they were healed. When you're praying for something, you need to have absolute faith in Jesus that he can get it done. Matter of fact, what I've been doing is I started thanking God in advance. I've been saying, Lord, thank you for getting this done. And it's something that, you know what I'm saying, it's going to take weeks, months, days. And I just thank him in advance. That's how much faith you need to have. Mark 11:24. Therefore I tell you, this is Jesus speaking. You can tell when Jesus is speaking when he says like, therefore I tell you, or surely I tell you, stuff like that. That's why y'all know Jesus is speaking. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. I'm not saying that, you know, you ask for $1 million and you say, Lord, I believe I can get $1 million tomorrow, tonight. That's not how this works, okay? What I say is pray for things that's already promised. God promises us healing. He promises that he's going to take care of us. He promises us basic needs, food, water, shelter, clothing. He promises those things. Matthew 6:33. Because if you're out here praying for lustful, selfish desires like money, a new car, things that aren't gonna literally supply your basic needs to help out the homeless and stuff, that's one thing. But if you're just praying for $1 million and you don't even know what to do with that $1 million, you don't even tithe or give offerings, and do you really need it? One last Bible verse, James 1:6. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. The Bible goes over it so many times how much you need to not doubt. You need to trust God. If things were going to be easy, this is something my mother told me like a month ago. If things were going to be easy, then why would you need God? You need to learn how to trust God and only depend on God. Do not depend on the things of this world. Do not depend on other people. Depend on God, especially if it's something God already promised you. He already promised for all my single men out there. He already promised. He already said that it's not good for a man to be alone. So be patient, have faith. You're going to get that godly spouse, but you need to seek a relationship with God first. When you pray over these things, have absolutely no doubt. When I prayed that over my mother, I said, I ain't going to stress about it. Every time Satan tried to, you didn't check on your mother. You didn't check on her forehead. Are you sure God's going to heal her? I basically was like, you know, I'm not stressed about it. I'm going to call her soon about it. I believe she going to be healed before the weekend. It's Thursday and my mother is healed. That's the power of prayer, y'all. Anyways, that's all I really got for y'all. I love y'all. Make sure when y'all pray, have no doubts at all. If y'all are new, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and comment down below, man. I'll see y'all next video. Love y'all. Peace.